Welcome back. This is where we introduce you to some interesting treats and eats that are available here in the Des Moines area. And with us this morning, we have Steve and Deanne Bryce from Brightside Kitchen. They're joining us, and you guys have a really interesting story, kind of where you started and what you're doing now. Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, we both worked in corporate, and we both worked in big food. And Steve had a dream of starting a restaurant, so he started a restaurant, and he did standard American diet, burgers and fries and all that. And kind of as we were doing that, we're like, whoa, we would listen to our customers and their health concerns and stuff like that. Are we really contributing to them eating the best that they can? And so we started to change the way that we served food. And then eventually we ended up here in Iowa, because we were in Minnesota at the time. And then we found our way to start Brightside Kitchen, and it's located in a health and fitness center, actually. So it's kind of an interesting concept.
So you kind of came out of the processed food industry and into this, and talk about kind of what makes the things that are in your cafe a little different from the rest.
Okay.
So what we do is, it's a plant-based restaurant. And so we don't have any dairy, any eggs. So for those that have allergen concerns, it's perfect.
Okay.
We don't serve any meat products. So it's plant-based and vegan. The other thing we try to do is cook with very little oil and very little sugar. We do have some treats that are a little decadent.
And salt, too.
And salt, yes. We do use some salt. But we try to just use vegetables, fruit, grains, legumes, nuts and seeds, and create a nutritionally dense, balanced bowl. And that's what we're kind of known for, I guess.
And that tastes good.
And it tastes good, too.
That's right, important.
Right, right.
And I know you guys are really good about, it's important for you to teach others kind of how to also do this at home. So you do a lot of, you call them culinary medicine workshops. So kind of explain to everybody what that entails.
Well, we wanted to be able to make the food accessible to other people, and we wanted people to be able to explore some of the research, the medical research. So we just kind of pull out what's kind of out there, and we try to create recipes around that. So we're adding culinary technique to the medical research.
Okay.
We're not medical researchers or
We're
anything.
not doctors or RDs.
But we're just saying this is what's out there. And you can see the ones that we have coming up. So we're just exploring different things that are out there and the food that you can possibly eat if you choose to, adhere to those.
Okay.
Different
And
principles.
you also have you do some other teaching with Art of the Bowl.
Right.
That a lot of, and these are a big thing right now.
Bowls are a big
I love the
thing.
simplicity of them, yet they're very robust
Yeah.
in their ingredients and so
Right.
forth. So share with us just some of the key things on how to build a bowl. And I know, because they're for morning, lunch,
Right,
dinner,
right,
you can
right.
make them suitable for all meals.
Right. The ones that we serve at lunch, we try to begin with a whole grain as a foundation, as a base.
Okay.
And then we try to add some type of plant protein, whether it's a legume, sometimes tofu, very little, but we do use that because it's an excellent protein source. We use cooked vegetables, we use raw vegetables, we provide greens. A lot of times our dressings are oil-free.
Okay.
They may be made with coconut milk, so they do have fat, but they're oil-free. So we try to really keep.
So you don't even use like
refined.
any avocado oils or anything like that?
Try not to.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because some people, based on their own research or the doctor's advice, they're trying to limit the amount of oils that they consume. So
Okay.
what we do on Saturdays, though, is we have brunch from 9 to 1, and one of the bowls that we have, we call it a scramble bowl. And it has greens, it has roasted potatoes, it has a tofu scramble, and then some fresh vegetables on there.
Okay, very nice. Is that what we're going to
That's what we've got here.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
see how this gets done.
First we have greens. There's spinach and chard and kale and a little bit of romaine lettuce in there. And what we'll do next is we'll take some tofu scramble that we've made, and we'll put that on the side. And the tofu scramble can be made ahead. So, you can make a big batch of this at home and keep it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
And just warm it up in the morning. These are roasted potatoes. And the nice part about this is once you cool them off, one of the classes we taught in culinary medicine is you can actually create a resistant starch. The starch is more resistant to digestion, and so your glycemic index doesn't go up.
Okay.
And so it's better for you.
It's
better
better.
for you. Plus it's handy and convenient.
And those are the things we can learn at your
Right,
workshops, which
right.
is great.
And then, of course, a few tomatoes. These are just cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
And then a few sweet peppers that we've diced. And then some toast we'll put on there. And then we'll finish it with what we call sour cream. But it's
Okay.
a cashew base,
All right.
thickened with rice flour. And then we just use some vinegars to acidify it.
Look at
And
that.
there's your breakfast bowl.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Breakfast scramble.
All those different colors and the healthy
Right,
ingredients
right.
and yeah.
They say you should eat the rainbow, and we try to help.
Very nice. And I know you also take part in a lot of events, and Vegan Fest is
Right.
coming up here shortly, so you guys talk about what you're going to be doing at that.
Yeah, we're going to have a booth where we're going to sell food, and in addition to that, we're going to do a cooking demo. And so we're going to do that resistance starch class in a shortened version there. And so anyone who comes is available to attend that, and it's going to be at 11:30 to 12:15 that day, where Vegan Fest is, and it's downtown.
Okay,
So-
beautiful. And then tell everybody where you're located again and
Okay.
your hours, so that if they want to come in and kind of see what all you have to offer there.
Yeah, we're located in the Mercy One Health and Fitness Center. It's on University Avenue in Clive, and we're open 7 to 2 Monday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturday, and then on Sundays is when we do our classes.
Okay, so
and
you
you can get to the classes from the website.
Perfect. So check them out at brightsidekitchen.com. Go into their beautiful cafe and sample some of their bowls. I love it because what we're putting into our bodies and what we're eating, it has such an influence and impact on just all that we are and all that we do. So
Right,
I commend you on what you're doing, and I love the fact that you're trying to teach others
Right.
to do this at home, which is important. So check them out, brightsidekitchen.com. Steve and Deanne Bryce, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I've
Thank
always
you.
wanted to do a better job of these. I have kids, and they're just trying to ways to make
Put it
them
all together fast
put it all
and quick.
together, and so that they
Right.
enjoy. They
Right.
like it. Yeah. So thank you for this.